Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Inspire Diary. At 28, Myra stood in an empty apartment with just one suitcase. There was no family waiting, no friend offering comfort, and no one to witness this moment but the dust dancing in the sunlight. She locked the door behind her, her hand lingering on the knob. For a fleeting second, that old familiar ache returned, whispering, "You're doing everything alone again." She allowed herself to feel it, just for a moment, and then she walked away. Mira knew loneliness intimately. At 22, it found her on a bathroom floor, heartbroken and silent. At 24, it stalked her through classrooms and long, sleepless nights. At 26, it was her only companion as she shivered under thin blankets, too sick to even ask for help. Loneliness wasn't just a visitor. It was her constant, her teacher. Now, at 28, she worked a small job that barely paid the bills. Every morning, she rose before the sun, made her own coffee, and sat with the silence as the world awoke. She no longer ran from the quiet. She used it. In a worn, soft-edged notebook, she kept plans no one had ever encouraged and dreams no one had ever believed in. Every morning, she read them aloud to herself. Save a little. Learn something new. Don't quit on yourself. Some days were harder than others. Some days she cried in the shower where no one could hear. Some nights the weight of being unseen felt crushing. But every single time, she showed up the next morning tired, scared, but fiercely determined. Her turning point didn't come with a grand announcement or applause. It arrived on a completely ordinary evening. She was on her bed, laptop open, bills scattered around her. The numbers just didn't add up, and that old panic started to tighten its grip on her chest. She almost shut down, just like she used to. But this time was different. She took a deep breath. "You've survived worse," she told herself. "You can figure this out too." That night, Myra made a quiet, brave choice. She decided to invest in herself. She enrolled in a course after work. She studied late into the night. She traded comfort for effort. She stopped waiting for life to get easier and started becoming stronger. Months turned into a year. Her days were still long, and her social circle was still empty. But something new was growing inside her, a quiet, steady confidence. She landed a better job. She moved into a small apartment she paid for all by herself. One evening, standing in her new living room, she laughed. It wasn't a laugh of pure happiness, but one of deep, earned pride. There was no one there to clap for her, no one to post about her success, no one to say, "I always believed in you, and you know what? That was okay." Because Mira believed in herself. At 28, she didn't have a hand to hold, but she had a backbone forged from years of standing on her own. She had learned the hard way that being alone doesn't mean being weak. Sometimes it means being self-made. And when the future finally opened its door, Mira walked through it, not waiting for anyone to follow. Thanks for watching. Stay connected for more content like this.